Welcome. We are your hosts, Chris and Tammy.
In this podcast, we dive into the mindset for networking strategies and skills you'll need to build a solid foundation to build a global business.
We've built a multi-million-dollar business and have mentored thousands of people around the globe in the last 25 years. Empowering success in network marketing. And there's some basic principles we're going to cover. Now, we're not going to go into a lot of details in these basic principles, but we are going to be covering some of the basic fundamentals that we believe is very, very important and having success in network marketing. So, one thing that you need to understand as you build your business, and I'm sure you're aware of this, is people don't buy what you do. They buy why you do it. And this was stated by Simon Sinek. For example, Apple, right? The reason why the company is so became so successful and they're so admired by the general population, it's because of their why, right? And this is the point where the message we want to share with you here as you start your business, as you are building your business, as you're dealing with challenges, and not just the challenges, but the successes. People need to understand why you're doing it more than how you do it and why and what you do.
That is so true. When you connect with people and you get passionate about why you're consuming these products, which is such an easy thing to do, and more important is to be passionate around the business model. And if you're actively building this business, you know why you're so excited and passionate. If you're not actively passionate about building the business, then people are going to read your body language. And always pay attention to that when you're connecting with people. People buy you first, your excitement.
I totally agree. And in fact, if you can feel it, you can create it. And this really falls also the power of vision, again, stated by Simon Sinek. And this is something that is extremely important. See, network marketing has changed our lives. Max International has been a blessing to Tammy and I because we have completely changed our lifestyle, and not just a financial lifestyle, but also our health lifestyle, which I know that many of you are aware of. So what is your vision? What is the vision that you portray to others?
Yeah, and to create vision boards is such a powerful thing because you see exactly what you want to achieve. And one of the things that I like to do is in the center of a vision board is the final result of what I want to achieve. And then all around that, all the things that you want to achieve once you start moving towards that goal. So then you start to create this emotional connection. When you can see it, you create this emotion. And that emotion is going to start attracting people, attracting the things that you desire into your life. And I truly believe in all of this, the power of vision.
As a matter of fact, here are some example of world leaders. And again, I'm not talking about their political view and if you like them or not, but I think that every one of you will agree that Elon Musk, Bill Gates, Steve Jobs, Mark Zuckerberg, Jack Ma, and Warren Buffett, you understand that these people have changed the world with their idea because they believed in their idea and they had a vision about their idea that has impacted the world. What is your vision? And build your story around that vision. And you can have a massive, massive impact within your social network or even their social network. When I say theirs, the people you bring into your business will also be impacted by your vision. And this is what we want you to understand by having a strong vision.
Yeah, so once you know what you want to achieve, then the next step is to set your goals. And Chris is going to go through a little bit of the SMART goals, SMART. And the key is to define your goals. Once that is defined, then it's easy to do the little steps every single day to achieve that final goal. And the key is to work with your team members, because when you're aligned and you work together, then you'll achieve more. As we always say, everyone achieves more when you work together.
I agree, Tammy. And in fact, guide your team on how to set effective goals. Have specific goals. That's what we mean by smart goals. Specific goals. State exactly what you want so people can have a clear understanding of your vision, of your dream, which can impact their dreams. But what are your goals? Be very specific. I want to live in that house. This is the address. This is the size of the house. This is how my house will look like. This is the color of the house. This is the color of the floors. This is the kind of furniture that I want. This is the kind of car that I want in there. I want to help my community. I want my community to be able to get into a bigger church or to have a bigger town hall. Whatever the situation may be specific. But in the same time, you want to be measurable, right? Provide a way to evaluate where you are, where you're at. So it's a lot easier if, for example, you're driving somewhere to have a specific map that tells you how long you've been from the time of making decision to go to that destination. And you can actually see the progress that you've done as time goes by. This is very important because as you are achieving your goals, to have measurable ways to see what you've achieved will help you stay motivated and staying the course. The other thing is to have achievable goals, especially as you start, right? Of course, we have dreams. Dreams are big, big things that we want, right? The end result. But these dreams could be broken down into specific goals. And these goals can move to another goal that will increment from the previous goal. But it's important that you can feel that these goals can be achievable and attainable. Because if they're not, again, it's not going to keep you grounded to stay the course. Also, make sure that these goals are relevant. Do they make sense within what it is that you want in life? You know, some people say, well, I want this, I want that, but really deep down, it's not all that relevant to their lifestyle. It's not really what they're looking for. So you want to make sure that they're relevant, that are in line to what matters to you and what matters to your family and what makes sense to you. So make sure that it's relevant. And I should say T stands for time bound. So have some specific targets, right? You don't want to take 10 years to do something that you can do in 6 months. You understand? So have specific targets. And even if you miss your target, that's okay. You can always set a new target. But I guarantee you that if you have a target and a time frame to reach a target, that you've been further along than when you first made the decision to start. You see, and that goes back to the measurable way to provide some distance from the time you started till now. So very important to have measurable time frames for reaching your goals. And that's what we mean by having smart goals.
Yeah, and if you follow that SMART system, you'll see you're going to grow quite a bit personally, but you'll also grow in achieving anything that you desire. And the next step is always understand that you are going to have challenges. It's part of life. We all have challenges in life. We have challenges in business. I always say when you're working with people, you know, it's never easy because we all have different personality types, and we all know that. So it's to be able to effectively work together and, you know, have a common goal together as a team.